What's going on YouTube? John here with more news from CES. In today's video I want to cover some of the cameras that have been announced out in Las Vegas this week, so let's go ahead and get started. The first camera I want to talk to you guys about today is Canon's new PowerShot GX1, which is the company's most powerful fixed lens point and shoot camera yet. It features a powerful 14.3 megapixel 1.5 inch CMOS sensor, which is the largest sensor that Canon's placed in one of its PowerShot models yet. Now just compare this sensor to other cameras. This is about as big a sensor as is in the Canon 60D or the Nikon D7000 DSLR, so it's a pretty big sensor. The big sensor allows for 9 times more light than previous sensors used, and complementing the new sensor is Digic 5 processing and HS system technology, which increases sensitivity in dark conditions thanks to its backside illumination, as well as it aids in full resolution, high-speed burst HQ capabilities. Some of the other specs on this camera includes a top ISO of 12,800, an aperture range of f2.8 to f16, 4 times optical zoom lens with 28mm wide angle equivalent, 1080p full HD capability, raw shooting capability, and advanced smart auto that now recognizes up to 58 scenes. Now this camera is going to be quite pricey, and I don't have a release date on it, but it's going to retail, people believe, for $799.99. So you can check it out when it comes out. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but you can check that camera out online. The second camera I want to talk to you about today, guys, is FujiFilm's X-Pro1 mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, which came official at CES this year. Now, the camera introduces a new X lens mount when 3 lenses will be available at launch: an 18mm f2 lens, a 35mm f1.4 lens, and a 60mm f2.4 lens. Now the camera body has manual dials to control shutter speed and exposure compensation, and the cool thing about this camera is the sensor in it, which uses a 6x6 array of RGB filters laid out in a semi-random manner inspired by a range of film grain. Now Fuji says this gives images a sharper look as what you'd find in a DSLR, so that's pretty cool. Now this camera is going to be shipping in February, I believe, and it's going to cost around $1,700 for the camera body itself, and each of the lenses are $650 a piece. Now this prices aren't set in stone, they could change, so we can check that out when it starts shipping next month. The third camera I want to talk to you about today, guys, is Samsung's WB850F. Now, the big thing with this point-and-shoot camera is it has built-in Wi-Fi connectivity, which lets the users either email their photos or upload them directly to Facebook or Picasa or PhotoBucket using the camera's social sharing feature, and it has an on-screen keyboard which will allow you to type in a personal message on the photo as well. Now, some of the other specs of this camera include f2.8 lens, a 16 megapixel CMOS sensor, also a 21 times optical zoom, and it also has GPS functionality on it, which means you can geotag your pictures, and you can even search for information about nearby locations using the camera's live landmark function. Now on top of all of this, the WB850F SMART WiFi feature provides a backup feature that lets users upload their pictures onto Samsung's new All-Share Cloud service. Now this camera is going to be released in April of this year in the United States at a price tag of $379. The last 3 cameras I want to talk to you about today, guys, all come from Sony and their new models in their CyberShot line, the DSC W610, 620, and 650. Now, the first one, the 610, features a 14.1 megapixel imaging sensor along with a 2.7-inch LCD screen on the back. Also features a top ISO of 3200, and there's also an eye auto mode that enables truly easy point-and-shoot picture taking, face detection, anti-blink, smile shutter technology, and a soft skin mode for flattering portraits. Now some other features of the 610 include intelligent scene recognition mode that can detect 8 common scene conditions and adjust the camera to capture the scene faithfully, and a natural flash system that optimizes the light balance of your flash exposures for a natural look. Now the W610 can also capture VGA video, and it has a sweep panorama mode that captures panoramic images and stitches them together. This W620 has all of the features of the 610 and includes upgrades of a longer 5 5 times 30 to 150 millimeter zoom lens and can capture high definition 720p video at 30 frames per second. And then the W650 has all those features of the other two, along with a bigger 16.1 megapixel sensor and a larger 3.3-inch LCD screen on the back, and a 5 times Carl Zeiss lens. And all these cameras come in a variety of colors. The 610 will be available this month for $110, and the 620 available next month for $120, as well as the 650 next month for $150. If you guys have any comments or questions about any of these cameras down below, are you expecting to pick up one of these cameras to try it out? Are you looking for a new camera? Leave those down in the comment section down below, and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, as that always helps me out, and you can hit the subscribe button up at the top to subscribe to my channel to be notified of all my new videos. That helps me out as well, guys, and I'll have some more videos covering CES this year coming up tomorrow, so we'll catch you guys in the next video.